friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you my October favorites. Woohoo! Now I know this video is going up a little bit earlier than Friday, but I'm not going to be here this Friday. We have family in town, so I wanted to make sure I get something up for you this week. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to go into wellness first. I do have, a little bit of products here, but it's not as much as what I usually have, so I figure we'll switch it up and go into wellness this time. So my first product for wellness is the Gaia Herbs Golden Milk Mix. Now I have been using this for almost a year now. This is my favorite one. I've tried so many of them and I just love this. I use this to make my golden milk or my turmeric lattes. I love it. You just use a teaspoon, you put it into warm water, and you let it infuse into the water, like on the stove, or if you have a tea kettle, you put a teaspoon of this into your cup and then you let the water, infuse for a few minutes, and then you can add in, other things. You don't even have to use water. You can use coconut milk, oat milk, nut milk, regular milk, just depending on how you like to take your turmeric lattes. But for this, it's got some really lovely ingredients in it. The reason why I love this one so much is it has the best flavor, and it also has spices in it, so I don't have to add my own spices. So the ingredients in here are turmeric root, we have date palm fruit, cardamom seed, ashwagandha, vanilla bean, and black pepper fruit, and that is it. It's so good. There's only 3 carbs in it. It's, 15 calories, and it's less than 1 gram of sugar. It's not sweet by any means. So this is what I use for my turmeric lattes. Love it. It's so good. And the other thing that I use in my turmeric lattes is this Anima Mundi Curam. Now I got this in the discovery from Beauty Heroes. I think it was like, what was it? January or March when they came out with this, but this is actually my 3rd bottle. I loved it so much that I've repurchased it. But I love to throw this in, smoothies. I also love to include this in my turmeric lattes. But this is a botanical elixir. It says it's for anti-inflammatory, anti-aging beauty elixir. Now, turmeric, calms down inflammation. It's a wonderful antioxidant. It fights cancer. Such a wonderful, wonderful thing. If you can add it into your, current diet, I highly recommend it. But always, check with your physician first before, taking anything like this, because if you are on medications or if you have certain conditions, you always want to check in with your physician. But the reason why I love turmeric so much is it really helps with inflammation in my body. I notice a difference in my skin. My skin just really glows. It's less inflamed. And when I get on a really good regimen of taking my turmeric or making my golden milk or turmeric lattes, that my body just feels amazing and my joints feel good. My skin looks good. So those are my favorites. This I picked up on Beauty Heroes. I think it's like $24. And there is 24 servings. You just need 1 teaspoon. It's good in smoothies. It does, taste like turmeric, but it's very yummy. And the ingredients in here are, it's so small, filtered water, organic vegetable glycerin, cane spirits, organic turmeric, camu peel, amala peel, mangosteen, rama tulsi leaf flower, and black pepper, and lang lang and lemon peel. So you can see it does have some really wonderful ingredients, and it smells like pickles. Sort of like pickled turmeric, that's what it smells like, but I love that smell, so I don't mind it, but it's so, so good for you. Next, let's go into makeup. So for makeup, I have 3 products here that I really loved for the month of October. And the first one, if you guys see my video, I do love the Kosas Tinted Face Oil. I have been wearing this every single day for 4 weeks now, maybe almost close to 5. I love it. I did try my Fitglow foundation in between it, and I just love this because it just looks like my skin, and it feels like I'm not wearing anything. I love it. I love the way it reflects the light. Just a beautiful product all the way around, and I'm wearing shade 5, by the way. Next, we have a Fitglow product. We have the Lip Color Serum in Buff. This was from the limited edition duo that came with Buff and Root. This one I gravitate more towards. It's a really pretty like toffee nude color. On some people it looks a little bit more toffee, some it looks a little bit more on the pink side. For me, I would say it takes more on like a pinky nude, and it would be like a true nude for me with just like a slight pink undertone. I love it. I've used it so much for the month of October. I'm still loving it. Root, I thought I really liked it, but it's kind of a little bit shocking for me still. And in case you guys are wondering if I'm going to pick up the new holiday duo with Juice and Deep, I'm going to pass actually on that because I already have Juice. And it's not really like a favorite of mine, but maybe it will be towards more of like December. And I don't need any more lip color serums. I have every single color now except for Deep. So I'm gonna hold off on that. All right, so my next product would be the Plume Science Eyelash Curler. Now I picked this up like the end of September, and I have been really loving it. It's so nice. I love the unique design. You hold it like this, right there. I love it's really wide, and it gives my lashes a really nice curl without it pulling or tugging. Now it came with this really cute case that you can use for traveling, and it did come with a lash refill, and I think I paid like $21 for it, so not bad for a really good eyelash curler. The one that I used to use before that I really loved was the one by oh, I can't think of his name right now. Shoot, it's skipping my my mind, but it used to be available. Oh, Shuamura. That was my favorite one back in the day. And since for like a few years now, you can no longer get them. And the ones that I've tried before just were too short, and they cut off my lashes right here, so they stick out. But the Plume Science one is really nice, and I love it. All right, so that's it for my makeup products. Now let's get into skincare. For skincare, I have quite a few products here that I've been loving. Let's just start off with the first one, which is a mist. So this is the Mad Hippie Hydrating Nutrient Mist. This is my second bottle. I love the Mad Hippie Hydrating Nutrient Mist. I had one that I got from last year when we went to Japan in November for Thanksgiving. I took this along with me, and it was such a lifesaver because at that time it was winter time in Japan, and it was really cold, dry, windy air, and it just really sucked all the moisture out of my skin. And this really helped me, and the size of the bottle, I could carry it in my purse and then just mist my skin throughout the day. But it has hyaluronic acid in it, and a few other ingredients in it that are really nice that I will read off to you. But it's got a really nice fine spray. It just feels so refreshing on the skin. It has a floral scent to it, but it's very light. Feels very good on the skin. And for this one, it has in it, the two main ingredients are sodium PCA and hesperidin. It does have 18 actives in it. And hesperidin, it says here, a plant flavonoid that has been shown to help reduce the appearance of skin discoloration and photo damage. And then sodium PCA, we know, is a naturally occurring humectant. Sodium PCA, it binds water to the skin. So the ingredients in here are very lovely, guys. So I paid, well, this was actually on sale. It goes for $19.99 regular price. And I think Vitacost has it for like 15% off on their website, but Whole Foods, was it last week or the week before? the week before, they were having an extra 30% off all their skincare if you were an Amazon Prime member. So I picked this up along with some more vitamin A serum from Mad Hippie. So the ingredients in here are so lovely, and I want to read them off to you. I'm going to do another review on this probably soon, but you have to check out the ingredients for the price. It's just amazing. So we have water, vitamin C, which they use sodium ascorbyl phosphate, fentanyl alcohol, caproglycic something glycerin, I can't pronounce it, sodium PCA, white tea, steam distilled lime, sodium hyaluronate, ferulic acid, green tea, hesperidin, grapeseed extract, ginkgo biloba extract, pomegranate seed, resveratrol, beta glucan, we have N-acetyl diclosamine, white pine, glycine soja, which is soybean, Japanese pagoda tree, milk thistle, and alpha lipoic acid. So you can see it has a lot of actives in it. It's hydrating. It feels great on the skin. I can't say that it's really helped with like any sun damage because I don't have, you know, hyperpigmentation or sun damage or photo damage. I would say like most of mine would probably be my wrinkles. It hasn't helped with that, but it just makes my skin feel really good. And it's a perfect, you know, nice treat that's, you know, attainable beauty for the winter. If you're looking for, you know, a nice hydrating mist that's attainable, here you go, $19.99 regular price. Vitacost, I think, has it for like, I want to say like $16.99, so really good deal. Highly recommend the Nutrient Hydrating Mist from Mad Hippie. Next, I have a mask. So this mask is new. I got it, last Saturday, not last Saturday, but 2 weeks ago. So at the end of October, and I fell head over heels in love with it. You know, masks, you know right away. I've used this mask 4 times, and I'll tell you the reason why. So it's Unmask by NaturalLogic. I tell you, everything that I try from NaturalLogic, I fall hard for. Such a beautiful skincare line, and this mask is absolutely stunning. I did on the NaturalLogic's website, they have this, you could do a 4-day reset or detox. So I did that with this mask. I was actually shocked because I thought that I was going to have some sensitivity to this mask because I believe there is some AHAs in here. There is AHAs in it, but I had no reaction. I had beautiful, glowing, plump skin. I got a nice, I like reset versus I guess detox. I don't really think you can say detox. And what for me, like detoxing means like pulling all the pollutants out of the skin, or your impurities, dirt, and everything from the pores. I did get some purging from this, like right here in this area, and that's where I have most of my larger pores. And those are the areas where it's really tough for me to get in there and get the extractions. So this did a beautiful job at resetting my skin. My skin was glowing. It felt really hydrated after, never dry. It didn't sting. It didn't turn my face red. It's a beautiful texture, actually. You might think it's kind of strange, but it's kind of like a jello, like a runny jello texture. It's just very interesting. And it smells like sort of like a spicy citrus scent, and it gets the black color from the charcoal that's in there, but it's got some really beautiful ingredients. I'm sad it's no longer available, but hopefully it'll make a appearance soon. But it's just really gorgeous, and it stays wet on the skin. It doesn't make your skin really black like the color, but it's sort of like a sheer like charcoal color. And it just feels very moisturizing and hydrating on the skin. And, you know, when you hear the words like, you know, sort of like, you know, detox, but it says a detox hydration mask, that you kind of think like it's going to dry out your skin, but it doesn't. It just really plumps up and hydrates your skin really beautifully. And I will be doing a NaturalLogic review soon. I have ordered, you know, a few more products, and I just want to make sure it's really good for you guys. But seriously, every product I've tried from NaturalLogic, I've fallen in love with. I love them. My only regret is that I did not find them sooner. All right, so that was my favorite mask of the month. Now for skincare products or treatments, I have another treatment product. Actually, I have all 3 treatment products. So my next one is going to be this Live Botanical Luna. This is the Fruit Enzymes Starflower Overnight Resurfacing Oil. It's this beautiful, like sort of greenish, light green color. It has sort of like a fruity scent to it. There's a little bit of blue tansy, I believe, in here. And there's pineapple enzymes, starfruit, but it's an oil. And what you do with this is you cleanse your skin. You spray your toner. I really like the Luna, what is it, Sea Berry and Rose moisturizing elixir. I've been trying that out, and it's really lovely to use before you put this on your skin. So you take about, I use about 6 drops of this, and I massage it into my skin, and I wait for it to absorb. And after it absorbs, I put a balm on top. And the one that I've been using on top of this, which I really like, is the Maya Chia Super Blend. But this is such a really lovely product. I love it because it's a really nice, gentle exfoliation. It works on your skin while you sleep, so you don't have to worry about, you know, leaving it on your skin. You don't have to worry about, you know, wiping it off with a cloth or rinsing it off. You could just sleep in it. I had no irritation from this. I woke up with beautiful glowing skin. Now my favorite way to use this, besides putting the balm on top, when I wake up in the mornings, I put the Luna honey mask on top of it, and I leave it on for as long as I can, like, I don't know, like 10 minutes, maybe even longer. And then I get in the shower and I get a little bit of water, and I just go around in circular motions, and I rinse everything off, and I'm left with beautiful, glowing, plump skin. Really love this. If your skin is, you know, kind of, you know, sensitive or dry, and you can't really tolerate anything that feels like harsh, no scrubs, you want to stay away from like AHAs and you want enzymes, I highly recommend this. And of course, you know, you always want to make sure you test patch things first before you try them, just to make sure you have no reactions. But this is a beautiful, gorgeous product, and I highly recommend it, especially if you have sensitive skin. Gorgeous. Or if you have, you know, any kind of like irritations on your skin, but you still want to be able to exfoliate, this will exfoliate your skin beautifully. So I love it. Now, oh, and this I got in the Pearl S box, by the way, with the Luna Rose honey mask and the lavender violet, I think it's violet lavender elixir. And I'm just getting around to using it, well, in October, but it's been really nice. I've been kind of, you know, giving my skin sort of like a break from doing as much exfoliation with like scrubs. I still have to do some sort of scrubby once a week because I do I shave my face, and I do like to do a scrub like the night before I do that, just so if I have any ingrown hairs, which doesn't happen, but it really helps, you know, get the hairs out and bring them all to the surface instead of if there's any that are like kind of hiding or tucked in there. So I'll show you what I've been using to replace the scrub. All right, so next, I just did the review on both of these. This is from the Beauty Heroes box. We have the LilFox Prickly Pear Oil, or Illuminating Nectar, and the Kalahari Peridot Infused Eye Serum. These are, I'm absolutely in love with both of them. I have been using them, you know, twice a day. I'm still using them twice a day. Love, love, love. If you saw my Beauty Heroes review that I just put up last Friday, this is so beautiful. I love the scent. It's like a woodsy scent. It leaves my skin glowing. It soaks into the skin beautifully. And it firms up my skin. I'm just in love. If you saw my video, you know why. Now, this right here, it was a true gem to find in the Beauty Heroes box. This has been my hero for the month of October. I remember like last month, I was telling you guys that I had been on a search for an eye cream. I didn't want to use an oil because the ones that I've used, you know, they haven't worked. Well, guess what? I found my holy grail. So this is the Kalahari Peridot Infused Eye Serum from LilFox. I love this. This knot is only great for around my eyes, but it's been such a blessing for my fine lines and my wrinkles. It's plumped them up considerably. I use it as a spot treatment on them twice a day, and I love it. I love it. It's makes my eyes brighter. It's making them, you know, firm up around the eye area. They just look really youthful. They're hydrated, moisturized. It's just beautiful product. Now, this scent, I don't really find that it smells, or at least I can't smell it, but it's a glass roller ball, and that's the way the product comes out. I do find that the product sometimes is kind of, sometimes it comes out and sometimes it doesn't. So it kind of makes you think that there might be something wrong with the roller ball, but it's not wrong with the roller ball is what I meant to say, is that it's empty. And I'm like, oh no, it can't be empty yet. No way. I love it too much for it to be empty. So this, I love it. It absorbs beautifully. It absorbs really quickly into the skin. You can wear makeup on it. I have no creasing with my makeup. It's just so nice. I apply it underneath my eyes twice a day, and at night I apply it on my brow bone. Then I use it as a spot treatment. I put it right here between my brows, and then I spread it up to right in here because I do have some lines right in here. And then I apply it right in my nasolabial fold, and then I apply it here on my lines, and then I have a line right here, and then I apply it above my lip. And I'm telling you, I am over the moon happy with this product. Definitely will be a staple in my lineup. So if you guys haven't checked this out, I highly recommend it. Beauty Heroes carries it. They carry the 10 ml size. It goes for $68. This is 0.5 ml, and I think it was just a trial for that box that we got for October, but I love it. I think I said I love it like 20 times already. All right, so my next item is actually a device. This is the Zoe by Quixonic. I love this cleansing device. My favorite thing about it is its unique shape. I did a little thing on Instagram. I put it in my highlighted stories on how I use it. But if you guys, I'll review it on my channel for you guys if you like. But I reached out to Quixonic to see if they would send me one to review, and they did. So I was stoked because I had been eyeing this one for quite some time. It's just, it's $149, and I didn't know if I wanted to spend $149 on another skin cleansing device, because in the past I've used the Clarisonic, which I absolutely hated. I hate the brush heads. It just tore up my skin. And then I've had the Foreo. Now the Foreo, I didn't like the shape of it, and I don't like the way the sonic action of it. And plus it died after a year, so that wasn't good, right? So this, I have been eyeing, or I was like, do I want to get another Foreo? Because I like to have some sort of cleansing device. This works beautifully on the skin. You have this side that you cleanse with, and it's got these ribs right here, and you see this unique design. It's like a petal shape. It's really good for getting in the nooks and crannies of your skin. And then this side you use for product penetration. I use it to penetrate my oils, and I just, you just roll it over your skin like this. You press and roll. And it's great to use over sheet masks. But with this, it does give you some mild exfoliation, and I really like that. I can use this every night and I will have no issues with my skin. I don't use it every night. I use it every other night. So far I have had no issues with my skin. It's been great. You get you could use it 300 times before you have to charge it. And it has 15 speeds, which is awesome. So when you first turn it on, it turns on in speed 8, and then you just press your, your plus sign or the negative sign here, and it will bring it up or bring it down. I like to use it on a speed of 10 to cleanse, and then I bring it all the way down to like a 3 or a 4 to use it for product penetration. But I really love this, and I think the reason why I love this so much is the design, because like I said, it's really easy to get into the nooks and crannies of your face. You can use it in between your brows. I get congestion in here because it's in my T-zone and I have large pores, and I just go in here and it just kind of feels like it empties everything out. And it's been a love. All right, guys. So that's it for like skin, but I do have one more lifestyle product for you guys. So my husband got me as a gift the Apple Watch 4. I have the 44 millimeter. I have been an Apple Watch girl since they've come out. So I've had every model. My husband gets me one every year. And I will have to tell you that 4 is my favorite. It rocks. I love the heart rate monitor on it. It's so awesome. I love that it's a thinner profile. It doesn't stick out as much, so I'm not constantly running into walls with it. And it's so light. My other stainless steel model was really heavy, and this is so light. It almost feels like the way the aluminum models felt of 3, 2, and 1. This is so nice, and it's like an all ceramic back now versus it being stainless steel, and then having just the quartz that was back here where the sensor is. But I love Apple Watch 4, so if you guys are considering it, it's amazing. I highly recommend it. I love the new graphics on it. You have on here now, you have the UV, I'm hoping I can stay, but you have the UV index right here. I have the weather. So I know, like, when I go for my walks in the afternoon on my lunch, that I always check to see what the UV index is, and if I need to like wear a hat or maybe apply a little bit more sunscreen than what I was using. And then it's fabulous. I love it. And then also he got me these wonderful sport loop bands. I love these bands. They're so comfortable to work out in. If they get wet, they dry really fast versus the other sport band that's kind of sort of like a rubber plastic. And they're so easy to wash, but they're so comfortable, guys. And you can wear them swimming too, by the way. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry, but I have one more skincare product. This one was hiding from me. Uh-oh. So this is the Photonic Light Shifting Solution. It's an SPF of 25. It's a natural mineral sunscreen. I just recently reviewed this a couple weeks ago, and it has been an October favorite. I have been using it every day of October, and I love it. There was a slight learning curve to me applying it, but after I figured out how it works best with my skincare, I just pat it into my skin instead of rubbing it in. It's been so good. It keeps my skin balanced. It's not oily. It's really light. So if it's warm out and you don't like sun protection to feel heavy on your skin, this is a really light formula. It looks like it has a tint, but that's actually the color. It's not a tint. It gets its color from the anistaxin, but as you can see, it's really, really light, sort of like a really light lotion. And it dries down to a matte finish. It leaves no white cast on the skin. And it's just a very lovely product. I've been really, really enjoying it. And my favorite thing about it is it's a 12.5% zinc oxide, and it's non-nano zinc, so it's reef safe. But the reason why I like 12.5% is because with my skin, I find the higher the percentage of zinc, I have issues with it irritating or causing breakouts. And that usually happens if it's over 20%, by the way. I have no issues with Malu, which is still my Holy Grail SPF, but I love the Blissoma Photonic as well. So I have 2 SPFs now that are in my collection that I love, and this has been great. So if you haven't tried it, I highly suggest that you guys pick it up. I think it's really good for those of you that have oily skin. I think you will really, really like this because I find that it does somewhat help control the oil on my skin. I don't get dewy. It doesn't make my makeup dewy. It's beautiful under makeup, by the way. Just a really, really lovely product. And this is 1 ounce, and I believe it goes for like $39, but I think on their website, it says that this is going to be changing to a 1.6 ounce. So it'll come in a bigger size. So with that, I'm sure the price is going to go up, but it's a very, very lovely product. It has a light citrus scent to it, nothing too strong. And as you can see, it dries down matte and there's no white cast there. All right, guys, so that's it for our favorites this month, or I'm sorry, for the month of October. I hope you liked this video and thank you for spending time with me this evening. I wish you all a wonderful rest of your week, and make sure you catch me on Instagram because I'm going on vacation next week, so I might be posting some wonderful photos for you all. I'll put my handle right over here somewhere. All right, guys, have a wonderful rest of your evening. Mahalo. Mwah. I love you guys.